What up? Good afternoon. Oracle in the house. What up? We here. We here. We are here. Let's see here. Kind of watching this. Is this thing really gonna? I don't know. Getting a little pullback here. Kind of broke out of that trend line. What up, David? What up, Fish Lips? Oh, what up, Mo? All right. all right, all right, all right. Just kind of getting situated here. Kind of in a wedge here on the 5 minute. We're approaching the top of the hour. A little bit of a wedge. I am still a bit bearish, but we'll see. I'm not. I'm kind of. What's the word? We are. What would the word be? We're flexible. Flexible could go either way. I am overall bearish though, but I could change that idea if we kind of get above that PM high there, afternoon high. We could change that up. So kind of see what happens. I got the PM high marked out up there, 645. Again, we're kind of in a wedge here. I know the 2 minute looks kind of like we're breaking out, but the 5 minute has not broken out of that wedge yet. Still kind of firmly right there in that wedge. So I do think at the top of the hour we're going to grab some liquidity. I wouldn't be shocked if we push up right there and grab that 628 level, but we're going to be a little bit flexible here and see what we can get. So that being said, I do think we'll probably get to the 8,500 subs tonight. I'd be shocked if we don't, so we'll go ahead and start. We'll do a giveaway. I didn't do it during New York because we didn't get to the 8,500. So I guess you guys are the lucky group for the giveaway there. But of course, we got to make it a little more difficult. So I'm going to say like 8510. Got to make it a little difficult. It can't just be super easy. Going to be a little tough. So I did take one gold trade already. I'm a little annoyed with myself about it though because I kind of chased it. I knew it was going to work, but I didn't want to take a ton of drawdown. If you look at gold, again, you hear me talk about gold and silver all the time. And this is one of the things I've noticed, guys, if you haven't noticed this. When gold or silver or one of the metals on a higher time frame on the 5 minute, when they break structure on the 5 minute, so this is the trend line, right? This is the trend line. This is your first target. This is your second target. Now, this is a very tight range. But when it breaks structure with an order block, this almost always works. So, do I take the order block as soon as it formed? I would if I could. But when I got on, price was already down here. So I waited for price to push back up into the order block, and bam. Now, I trailed it tight just because, I don't know, I had some concern with it. Because I was like, I don't know, I don't know if I trust it. But when it breaks structure with an order block involved, it's a very, very strong, it's a very powerful thing. The only thing I didn't like, and the reason why I trailed it close, is if we take a look at silver here, silver broke structure earlier, and it was approaching the VWAP there. So I got a little bit, not scared, but, I just trailed it. So that's all. But yeah, broke structure there with an order block, first level tagged. Ultimately did not make a new low, but that's okay. You would have moved your stop to break even here at the first level. And look, that's a solid trade right there. I mean, that's a $400 trade with $540 trade with one mini. So, but yeah, You had a bang up day today, record breaking day. Let's go. Nice job. Nice job. Great job, Lost Pennies. Silver kind of just still riding the VWAP there. It's kind of riding it. You know, we can kind of look at this on silver. This is going to be another 5-minute setup, but you really want this next leg to kind of, you really would like for it to make a new high and then come like right into here for you to look for shorts, but I don't quite know if we'll get that on silver. Potentially. We'll see. But yeah, we have unfinished business. We marked it out down here. The Tom Sabo guarantee from the My Funded Future stream did hit. Let me guys tell you about the I trade both, Mike. I trade both. Let me guys tell you about the 300-point trade we had today. Potentially 300-point trade. So this is what happened. I entered to short here, as you guys can see, up here at the 727 mark, whatever. And the target was down here to the 430 mark, 432. So it'll be 300 points from here to here. Well, what happened is I never planned on covering the trade. I never planned on covering, but I got off the stream and we pushed back up right here into the 5-minute 21. And so I added 6 micros here just for a 10-point scalp. And so I put my take profits in, and I accidentally put one too many. And no, wait, it didn't happen here. It was right here. Yeah, I accidentally put one too many, and I took myself out of the entire trade. When I was going to hold, I was 100% going to hold for the 431.75. But I accidentally took myself out of the trade here. So you can see these are just scalp wins. Scalp wins. They're bigger scalp wins, but scalp wins there. So we end up making a little over $1,000 on that account today. But I did not actually hold it to the 431s. We were covered out of it at 480, unfortunately. Because of an accidental, I just put one too many there. As soon as I did that, I was like, God dang it. So the Tom Sabo guarantee did bang. But as you can see down here, we got unfinished business. So ES did not fill that gap down at 69.07. I don't think. Double check. Yeah, it did not. ES did not fill that gap down at 69.07. Now, Nasdaq did tap into the gap. Did I put this in the wrong spot? I did. Well, it doesn't matter. That's fine. So the unfinished business is down here. We did not completely fill that gap. Does that mean we're going to go do it tonight? I don't know. How do I know? I also did mention earlier that this was a great buy zone. If you guys don't remember on the stream earlier, so we had 431.75 marked out, and we said this is a great buy zone. This could end up being low a day. What happened? Bam, low a day. 200 plus point push up. So yeah, I trade 9:15 to 11:15 on my own on this stream, Mike, and then I also stream 11:30 to 12:30 on my funded TV. So with Bull Barbie. Bought there a great run up. Yeah, exactly. Fish slips. Exactly. Very nice run up. So does that mean if I'm bearish, if I'm thinking that we need to go here, does that mean I'm just going to short? No, it's not what that means. I need to see something that tells me to short. And right now I don't see it. So what would tell me to short? Well, let's look at the 5-minute time frame here. If we got the 5-minute pulled up, we are at the top of the hour here. So you can see in the 5-minute here, we have a clear, very clear and obvious trend line here. We can just stop it right there. And then we have a trend line to the upside. So it's kind of broken structure a little bit here to the upside. But I want to watch price, how it reacts to this trend line. And if we break down off that trend line, then we'll look to short. So I really did not even measure. Let's take the measured move from today. What we'll use is, I mean, we could use the open. I guess we could. We could actually measure it from up here. And that puts us at 50% of the entire range for the day. So it looks like shorts are probably okay from this level, right? At some point, if we get an opportunity. What up, Punisher? Neo in the house. So those are kind of my thoughts. So what am I looking for tonight? I'm bearish, but it doesn't mean I won't take longs, number one. We need to, it needs to give me something, a reason to kind of get short. I'm not just going to get long for no reason here. And because I am overall bearish, am I taking this breakout? No, not taking that. The only way I'm going to take a long, we need to get back above the PM high, build some structure, hold it, and then I'll look for that run into 695. Right? Obvious wick sitting up there in a fair value gap. But my lean is we probably run some of this trend line, maybe 628, so I got it marked out. And then we probably, maybe we come back down and break structure on the 5. I really don't know. So we'll be patient here and just kind of wait and see. Just kind of wait and see. Just kind of wait and see. Guys, you need to hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, because we got to get to 8510. Not going to make it easy on you guys. I'm not just going to say 8,500. Not just going to say that. It's got to be 8,510. And all that being said, I would also like to see ES break structure at the same time to give us a little extra confirmation, right? I think that would be okay. That would be better. But I am overall leaning shorts here. Shorties. What do you guys think? Long or short tonight? I mean, we could push up a little more. We could dig a little more into that range up. Let's see here. Alrighty. Gonna start a poll. You guys tell me what you think. What's the market doing, Black? Phoenix, not much. Doing what it does every time. Let's see what it does, guys. Tell me. Enter the poll. I need maximum participation in the poll. Maximum participation. All right. What's it going to be, guys? What's it going to be? Mona Lisa risk management ski, yeah. Only option is the short. Oh, man. Black Phoenix. Oh, my God. Short it is. Oh. Trade day was good, futures trader. We had a really good day. We were up $100 on our fundeds and then $1,000 on an eval. So it's short, not short. I mean, one or the other, right? You got two options. You got two options. Short number 1 or short number 2. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, those are the only options. We can't give too many options. Still kind of watching gold here. I don't know. We'll see what silver does, if it kind of works its way out or not. If it pushes up and then kind of pushes back down to the trend line. See what the deal is. Pine trees in a long over here. It's not that I don't think the longs could work. I mean, I think 26 or 25,628 could get swept. And again, if we get above 645, I'll change my bias. But so, Mona, we got a gap up open, yeah. Day trading life, that's right. Green Day, Adam, let's go. What up, Salir? You tried to save trade silver today, but got an error message on Bulenox? Maybe it saved you. Bulenox said, no silver for you today, bro. We're kind of in an idiot box here. We're holding a bullish trend line, so, you know, we'll see what happens. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but again, if we get above 645, I'll change my mind and we'll look for a long up into the 695s. But not really a huge fan of longing in premium. So really nice long off that sweep here on the 2 minute. You can see a clean inversion here. Really didn't take very much heat on it. I guess 27 points. This is a pretty big gap, but just kind of ripped up off that. Nice little 55 pointer. I would have probably taken profit at these relative equal highs up here at 508. 508s. Had I been on the chart. Had we been on the chart. Again, we're looking for the ES and the Nasdaq to break structure at the same time. That's what we're looking for. Got decent bridge to bridge action here. You know, 1, 2, 3. The bridge has kind of got a smaller bridge, a bigger bridge, and then smaller, smaller, break it. Let's go. We'll see. We shall see. Yes, it already kind of played out a level that Mancini called out. He did say if 69.50 holds, and the long would be the recover of 54. We recovered 54, ran up there to 60, 61 area. So paid 6 points, 6, 7 points, something like that. 6 or 7 points on that. But other than that, we're pretty much going to be pretty patient tonight. No need to do anything crazy. No need to do anything crazy. Again, we already took one scalp trade. One little scalp trade. Right now, we're just stuck between the open and the previous day close, just wedged in that price. So, my instinct is to just short right here, but I don't want to do that. I want to wait. We want to wait. Let's wait for more information, right? Let's get more information going. That's all we need. Just a little more info. Not a lot, just a little. I was just kind of kidding on the poll there. Let me end it and actually make it correct. See what you guys think. Long or short? There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll start the poll now. Now, seriously, you guys can, you can take a look at that. Husk submitted a ticket. He has not heard back yet, as far as I know. Fish slips. So, he's not heard back. He hasn't messaged me pissed off, so I'd assume he's either hadn't heard back or he got good news. Let me message him. Golden Eagle, how's it going? Let me see. I'm doing good, Golden Eagle. Good, good, good. We're waiting to see what we're going to do here. Man, more bulls in the chat than bears. Nobody thinks the bears are in play. Oh, man. 58% long, 42% short. Or are you guys just scared to hit that option number 2 there? All right, he didn't hear back yet. What did the Tom Sabo guaranteed trade do? You can see what it did. Bam! It hit 625 432. That was the guarantee right there. Remember I said that's the goodbye area. And what happened? Wha-bam! Boozled! 200 plus points up. Right off that level. 227 points. But we still have unfinished business down here. We got unfinished business because it did not fill the gap. It tapped the gap, but it's not filled. Yeah, that was my target. Unfortunately, if you can see right here, I was adding off of the 21 EMA on the 5-minute pretty heavy. So I took a 10-point scalp here, 10-point scalp here. The problem was right here, I accidentally, I was in 10, and then when I was placing my buy orders down just one at a time, and I accidentally placed one too many, and it took me out of the trade right here instead of here. So I was 100% planning on holding that runner. So it only ended up being 200 and, let's see, 727 to 480. We'll say 477. I can't even do the math on that. I have no clue. 727 minus 477. So a 250 point win instead of a 300. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Still a good win. But yeah, we still got this unfinished business down here. So that's what I'm thinking that we need to come back and clean up. Plus, ES never tapped into the gap down there at the 07, 6907. So we'll see. Tech earnings week for sure. InQ at the 20K soon. I don't know. I'm not that big of a bear on it. David, stop loss hit. Dang. Thanks, Zenith. Head and shoulder pattern, says Stoic. Yeah, it could be. I could kind of see that. Are you talking like the upside? Are you talking about like an inverted head and shoulders here? Kind of see that. That's really the only one I see. You see something different? I guess you could see this. I guess you could see it this way too, huh? Oh, I screwed that up. I just screwed that one up. Oh, I don't know. Let's go, Slade. Nice job. Again, if it goes up, it goes up. I'm kind of bearish, but we'll change our mind above 45. We'll get above 45 here, build some structure. I'll look for the push up into 95. But the overall range of the day, we're already in premium. So even if you're really looking for a long, you need some sort of a pullback, even if you're bullish, right? I mean, we got some obvious kind of wicks here. Like, look at that MOC wick from 455. You got that wick there. You got this wick sitting down here. So you got some clean levels lower. So even if you're bullish, you still need some sort of a pullback. Let's just fib this push-up range. Yeah, so pulling back, this wick here is sitting pretty good in discount, so that would be a great target. So even if you're shorting if you're looking for a long pullback in the 520, still kind of makes sense. Oh, trading 30 accounts. Yeah, I traded. I was up about $100 today on it, on each account, on those. That just took the opening range trade today. Those accounts did. Opening range. What does it say? Need to close above 660. I agree. I'm looking for a push above 645 to look for the run into 695 if I'm considering like a higher, a long on a push up. But a higher probability long would be a sweep down into the 520s to really look for some sort of long opportunity down there. I think, like I said, I'm leaning towards just a push down here. We could sweep 628. We could. I don't really see it getting above there, but we'll see. You found out today you might be a bull no matter what I do. It was a down day, but I made money on the bounces. Hey, silence. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're making the bounces where they make sense, right? I mean, we had opportunity in both directions today. Opportunity in both directions. I mean, like, you know, sell down. Where do we bounce here? Near the whole number, 610, 615, bounce. Sell down, 520, 550 area, bounce. So if you bought the 6, you added it the 575, the 550, the 525, you got a nice rip back up, right? Same thing here on the pullback. You buy the whole number, you buy the quarter, you buy the half, another bounce, you're back out for profit. So like there's opportunities in both directions today, for sure. Definitely opportunities. What you don't want to do is just continuously short, never cover, continuously add, that sort of thing. So without any kind of a plan. Might get a short here. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let me see. I think I'm going to short. I'm probably going to go in with 3 micros. Is kind of the plan. I'm watching the 5-minute here. I really would like to see the 5-minute break that 590. Although it could be an aggressive entry here if it doesn't. Just short of the 1 minute. Inverse to VWAP. Let's go, Dylan. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, thank you, Biblical. That's what we try to do here. Mostly try to keep it about trading. We'll go off track sometimes. What's with all the W's in the chat here? What are we doing? All right, I am in. Trying to work out where I want my first target to be. I think we'll just take this wick down here at 552. And then I'm not going to be completely unreasonable with it. We'll take 520. As far as the stop goes, probably going to keep it a little bit dynamic, but probably a close back above. Just kind of looking like that 620 area looks okay. Somewhere around 620. We'll exit there. NQ never sleeps. That's right. 5-minute inversion. Yeah, I mean, I see that, but that's all right. It closed above the bigger time frame, or the bigger kind of 5-minute trend line there, but it did not close below the shorter one that we're in. So it's kind of what we're looking for it to do. Might just be a little sweep there out of this idiot box to push back up, clean this out, and then maybe go back down. We'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, 50K core account for My Funded Futures, exclamation point MM in the chat. Gold holding below that trend line there as well, rejecting kind of that 46.20 area. Silver trying to work out what we, this is what we're looking for on gold and silver. Looking for silver to kind of break that trend line. Little push up. These would be your levels for the short opportunity. Gold's kind of holding below this trend line for now. But you can see these two trend lines on the 5 minute. So we broke below this one. But you do have a shorter term one there that we created that we kind of bounced off of there. So could just be trapping in the shorts. I might be one of them. Who knows? Yeah, I traded this morning, Silence. We were up $100 in our funded accounts, and then we were up like $1,100, around $1,000 or whatever it was in the eval. We've effectively entered a trade at like 9:32, and we held it until about 12:45, 1 o'clock, something like that. We entered short. No requirements, Slay. Just exclamation point MM in the chat, and you're good to go. It's going to be a My Funded Futures account, so as long as you're in a country where you can trade My Funded Futures, you're good. And also, ES did break structure on the 1 minute. I'm using the 1 minute on the ES. I probably could look at the bigger time frame. Let me see. Yeah, it hasn't closed yet, but it's close. So in another 20 seconds or so, the 5 minute will break structure as well. On the ES. Kind of moving slow. Man, that 5 minute candle on the ES, that last one is nasty. This has got no body. It's just all wick. So ES break structure on the 5 minute now too. So it's a good sign. Just got to be patient and let it go in our direction. Just got to be patient. I mean, if we're thinking about this from like an inversion perspective, I mean, like this gap here would be what's holding us up. We need to really close below that to kind of get going, right? Would need to close below that to kind of get it going. It's never fun when you enter a trade and right away it bounces, right? But that's what happens. So Nasdaq's approaching that second trend line that I got drawn out here. Needs to close below there. Got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on this. Your favorite part is when my exact entry becomes support or resistance. Yeah, me too. It's like the line on the chart. If it's just the line on the chart, it instantly turns into support or resistance. Instantly. So break this trend line. If we can break this trend line here, kind of close down into the 580 area, we have room down to like 560 before we got a little more support. So we'll see what happens. Price will move to the right every single time. Never any doubt. If you could make a bet that it would move to the left, would you do it? Don't take that bet. Don't do it. Let's see here. I'm kind of looking at something. High, low. Not there. High, low. No. I mean, this thing it might want to make, actually high. No. I was thinking it might want to make one more high. Maybe. Maybe one more push into like the 615 area, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd rather it not, but it might want to. Slay, I have no idea. What broker has the lowest margin for holding overnight? I have no clue. Holding overnight is expensive, though. I can tell you that. I know that. Oracle might have an idea if he's willing to share. Yeah, because I have no clue. I know intraday it's not bad, but overnight it's way more. Now, some prop firms do allow you to hold overnight. There's a couple of them that do that. I think Fideas does. There's somebody else that does too. I think maybe Trade Day. So, yeah, silence. You got to have nerves of steel to hold it overnight. If you're unless you're just watching it. But if you're a person who's just going to set it and leave it, that's not me. I couldn't do it. I mean, you can make a lot, you can lose a lot. It really just depends. Any kind of news can come out that can change things, Could be good news, could be bad news, who knows? Oh, you do sleep sometimes? Yeah, me too. I love a good old sleep session. Nothing wrong with that. 54% of people in here have a short beater. I mean, they're short biased. 46% are long bias. So there you go. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You use Canon trading. You're not holding anything overnight. Got you, futures trader. I don't think I ever heard of Canon trading. New 30-minute candle here, or 15-minute as well. Good company. Nice. You're always a long donger. Hey, it can go either way, right? It can do whatever it wants. Still holding that trend line, guys. If it can't, it needs to close kind of below like 85 on the 5-minute chart to get that next move down into the low 60s. Maybe sweep that 552 level. But we're just going to be patient with it. Like I said, it could push up. It could push up a little bit higher here. I mean, I'm all right. I'm okay with that if it does. I'm okay with that if it does. All right. Nice bear flag forming. Yeah, could be. Could be. You wouldn't want to see it go above 615 if you're short. You know, it is what it is. What up, in? I'm just seeing there's liquidity up here. We have a lot of wicks, right? I mean, you have a lot of wicks up in this area. A lot of wicks. You have a unmitigated gap up here as well. So, I mean, like, for that purposes, I mean, it could push back up. I'd be, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm okay with it doing that. I don't necessarily want it to, but I'm okay with it. Certainly could just do this. Clean out these wicks, tap into that gap, and then go. So, I just like to think of it in both directions. Tony, for the most part, you will see me sometimes take trades on the ES or sometimes occasional a gold trade, but occasionally ES, hard to know. What up, Z White? Doing good. How you doing? I mean, this thing's probably not going to do anything until 8 o'clock, guys. Probably just not going to do anything. I mean, I'm in the short. I could completely be wrong, you know. Like I said, if we kind of get up into above 628, somewhere in there, we close above that level, I probably just get out. I'm not going to just hold it into oblivion, you know, like some people might do. Not naming any names, but I am not going to do that. Today you will win the giveaway. Let's go. Good luck. I'm okay with it if you do. So. And there she goes. She's making the bounce. She's making the move. Back to the top of the idiot box. Punisher said, I'm throwing my name in the pot for the win. For the dub. Nobody's going to win if we don't get the subs. We need 8510. Oh, we're at 8504. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting there. I don't know if those are real subs or not. None of them popped through saying they subscribed, so it's a little odd for 8 new subs to be here. And not one of them was public. If you just subscribe, drop it in the chat. Let me know so I can give you a little shout out. If you're new here, let me know. We got to give you the proper welcome. Mike, you've been here? All right, cool. You the man. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. Oh my goodness, guys, this is horrible. I mean, could you just trade the range? Yeah, 610 to 590. Look for 10 points. Slay, cool. What up, Floki? You could just, 610 to 590. I shorted bottom of the range. I love it when I do that. You ever short the bottom of the range and you just feel great about it? Oh. Just short the bottom of the range. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, they said. Oh, come on. What's it going to do? Your bullish deep focus hideaway higher time frame. All right, let me take a look. Let me look on the higher time frame. I mean, maybe. We're tapping into a, well, we not quite got. Is that I can't even see right there. Here's a wick there. That's a teeny gap on the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hour. Well, I mean, obviously, the higher time frame is bullish. The problem that I have is we never filled the gap down here. See this gap here? This gap here never got filled. We tapped into it, but we didn't fill it. So I'm just expecting us to come back down and fill that gap and then continue higher. Could I be wrong? Sure. We could be wrong. We could definitely be wrong. But, I mean, if we're looking at this from a, a trend line perspective on the higher time frame, and we broke that trend line on the 4 hour, and your first target on the 4 hour is actually 373. And we did not get there yet either. So, I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. You can make you could make a case in both directions here. You really could. I'm just looking at, we left the unfinished business down here. The unfinished business. And from a fib perspective, on the daily candle, if we just look at the daily candle, from a fib perspective here, we tap. On this push up, we tapped 50%. So, well, yeah, could it go up? Yeah, for sure. For sure it could go up. We're talking about the old nasty girl, right? We're talking about that nasty girl. She can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. Because she's that nasty girl. Thank you, Punisher. Use daily and up. You only use algos. Yeah, daily for sure. It's bullish for sure. I'm a scalper, so I'll use the lower time frame, 15-minute, 5-minute, hourly, 4 hour, that sort of thing. But yeah, she could for sure go up. We could be wrong, and I'm not someone that I'm not somebody who marries a bias, right? I don't marry it. So hourly time frames are choppy. Man, if you think the hourly choppy is choppy, you definitely ain't gonna like the time frames I use. But yeah, nothing wrong with that though. Deep focus. I mean, whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, if that works for you, I mean that's awesome. This is what works for me. I'm wrong. I like to think I'm right more than I'm wrong, but we're wrong sometimes too. Just like anybody, Anybody who tells you they're never wrong and they got a 99% win rate, oh, they're just full of shit. They're just full of shit. Still waiting for the 2008 gap to get filled on the 1 week chart. Let's go. I love it. So, you've seen non-traders on socials asking how to invest in gold. Dang, just buy some gold. Don't invest in it. Just buy some gold. Just go to some place where you can find some gold and just, do it that way. Just go mine for some gold. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Get in there, get to mining. Get that pickaxe. That's it. Maybe you need a pickaxe. I don't know. I'm not sure. ES kind of holding below the 69.59 for now. Need the ES to really come back and retest that 50 to kind of get us that first 550 target, probably. Something like that. We got 17 minutes until the top of the hour. We'll see kind of what happens there. Dun, 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 dun. You rob grapes for gold. First generations of Grills Boys is the fresh in the tomb. Oh, Oracle stalks funerals to see what's in the see what's being buried with the person. He's like, oh, I see a chain on his neck. I'll see you later tonight. I'll see you later tonight. We will see you later tonight. Let me see here. Guys, I did want to put you, let you guys know about something. I like to let you guys know about stuff as soon as I find it out. If something changes about something. Now, some of you are going to see this as a negative thing. I don't. I actually think it's positive. It's something that's from Apex here. So, I'm short. Hello. We have a trend line break, so I'm short. I'm looking for the push down, but I'll change my bias if we get back above 628. But let me show you guys this from Apex. So as you guys know, Husk broke a rule today, and he broke the intraday trailing drawdown rule. He broke the trailing drawdown rule, the 30% rule, that I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with. But since we're just waiting here, and we got 15 minutes until the actual open, I'm going to show you guys this, because this is new. So, I don't know if you guys can read this or not. I'm trying to make it as big as I can. So, this was a part of the email that he got. In addition, any profits generated as a result of the scaling rule violation will be removed from the account this week. In accordance with Apex risk management policy, you can see which account was affected by logging into your dashboard, going to the PA chart section, scrolling down to the bottom and looking for a section entitled Manual Cash Balance Adjustment. Okay? So what does that mean? That means that if you break the scaling rule, you know, with Apex you can only use half of your size until you get above the buffer. You can only use half the size. They are going to take the profits from you if you break the scaling rule. Okay? That means they are also sending out emails if you break any rule during the day. So they're letting you know up front that if you break a rule, you're going to know that right away. The scaling rule, they'll take the profits from you. So if you use 10 contracts and you bang a big trade, you're going to get the money taken from you. You can only use half of your position sizing before you're above the buffer. So that's a liquidity grab right there. Options expired today. I don't think so, Sailor. I think that's just a little liquidity grab. We just talked about that. All these wicks sitting up here seem primed to be taken. So I'm passing this information on to you guys. Eventually, Apex is going to go to the automatic approvals on the payouts. And this is a part of the way that they're going to kind of help that. You know, don't go over the size that you're supposed to be trading. Does Apex or Lucid have swing accounts? I don't think so. I know Apex doesn't. Golden crossover? I don't know. So, more reason to love Bulanox, probably. Yeah, I like Apex. I mean, I'm not going to go away from Apex at all. And I don't break those rules. Like the scaling rule, everybody knows about that rule. But they haven't been taking the profits from you. They just denied the payouts. Now, if you break the scaling rule, they're going to take the profits. So just be aware of the rules if you are trading with them. You got to be aware of the rules. And at least you're going to know the day of, right? You break the rule, you're going to know the day of. So, yeah, we'll see. Again, I'm short. Whether it goes down or not, I mean, I'm just taking the trade based on what I think. And, yeah, we go from there. So, but Husk broke the drawdown rule, and that came in the email for the drawdown rule. And, like, when I read it, I was like, oh, that's for the scaling rule. So if you break the scaling rule, they'll actually remove your profits. They don't remove the profits with the drawdown rule. Anybody else short here? Short from 607. Let's go, Vilify. All right, Mike, appreciate you. See you in 15. That's when all the action will be happening, Mike, about 15 minutes, if there is any action tonight. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I could see this going either direction. We kind of have liquidity on both sides here. Really, kind of do. I'm using that 628 kind of as the line in the sand and that 2-minute gap up there. If we wick that level and go back down, I'm okay with it. If we close above that level, then I'm probably going to be bullish. So, gold looking shiny. Let me see what gold's doing. Yeah, look at this. So check out gold here, guys. Rejection of that trend line on the 5-minute. I'm telling you, I love trend lines on the 5-minute on gold and silver on the metals. So, still got that there. ES or silver. Look what it's doing. Look what it's doing, guys. I drew this out earlier. Obviously, I wanted it to sweep the high again, but it did not. It's fine. Lower high here. A close below here. Target 1. Target 2. If we get a nice clean close below here. Now, the only thing I'll say about silver, be careful. Because silver likes to close below and then kind of close back in and then finally go. Like, silver's tricky when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, gold looking clean here. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Partial take profit, David. Let's go. I like it. Order flow master, reaction mode, parabolic SAR, risk off sentiment. Yeah, I mean, you know, who knows? This could kind of go either way. I'm not an order flow trader, so I don't pay attention to that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, whatever works for you. That's always my sentiment. I don't push anybody in one direction or the other. Whatever works for every person, I think, you know, any strategy can work in trading. I don't think one's any better than the other. So, I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I think any strategy can work. It's based on chart time and the person more than anything. Yeah, InQ does look weak. I think so too. Music for focus. I don't have any music. I don't really play music on my channel. I could, but Zenith, that's probably the best thing to be doing, right? Sitting on your hands. That is probably the best thing to be doing. We're going to get some information here in about 8 minutes. Prop firm challenge? Yeah, this is a prop firm challenge. I do trade my funded accounts sometimes in the evenings. I've taken one small trade today. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Lacaneo. Asian's very quiet. Exactly. All-time highs incoming. Maybe. You never know. For Jairus, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, Thomas, it could be for sure. Short squeeze. It could be. It could be. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, exclamation point MM in the chat, that'll get you there. We're going to be giving away a 50K core account from My Funded Futures. Let's go. There we go. Still kind of glued to the VWAP here, not really doing anything. Again, we close it below this 2 minute, I'm going to like it a lot better, so we'll see what happens. Don't fight the strength. Gap fill incoming. Let's go, Elijah. I think so. Revenge trading is illegal. Oh. Goodness. Nice red buy. What the fuck is going on here, guys? We got 73 people in here. My chat's moving like I got 400 people in here. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Are these real people? Oh. My chat rate's 24. It's never been that high. It's usually like 5. What's going on here? You guys trying to make me work? I'm thinking down plong. We got 5 minutes here, though, to really find out. Five minutes to find out what the deal is. Yeah, I'm asleep, Neo. I'm asleep. I'm asleep at the wheel. Anybody ever fell asleep driving? I've never done that. I've came close a few times, got very tired and pulled over, but I think the longest I've ever driven is like 20 hours without sleeping. About 20 hours. I drove straight to Michigan and straight back. I went to Dryden, Michigan from Georgia back in the day. Slapped your face once, it kind of worked. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can never take, like, energy drinks. I can't drink those things. They mess with me, so, like, I don't drink those. Knee slaps. Let's check out the metals. I'm going to keep an eye on them. So, silver bounced off that trend line for a third little touch there. No close below. It needs to put in a lower high or a lower low or a higher high here to really get an idea. That's the Bollinger Band there, flow guard on the metals. Could be. Got 69 viewers. I don't know. I don't watch Delta NQ. I'm short by SQS. I'm looking for the full gap fill down there at the 394s. Down here, unfinished business. We got marked out. We're in premium of the range for the daily. So just look for a move down. That's all. Algo sweep expected. Yeah, could. We kind of already got a little bit of a sweep up. So kind of liquidity on both sides here. I don't really know which way it's going. I mean, like, I still lean down. If it gets above 628, that's where I'll take the loss and just wait for the next entry. So my entry here is definitely turned into support. It's always a good sign. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. One minute until 8 o'clock. Let's see what happens. We're only in 2 micros here, so I may go stop to break even at like this wick here, 562. We'll see if we get it there. Again, stop's kind of dynamic, but if we get above 628 here, I'll probably stop out. There we go. A little squeeze before the top of the hour here. Let's see what happens here. What up, Yaz? A little squeezy ES back to the 59 here. Yeah, typical during this time of day, huh? All right. This little push up there. Still just staying in this range for now. Oh my goodness. Again, I kind of want to see that gap up there hold. We'll see if it taps into it. If it gets above it, then that's when we'll get a little concerned. Thank you, Tim Korth. You looked away for 2 seconds. Did it really? Let me see. Let's check out the silver. There she goes. And this is what I love about this, guys. This is my favorite type of setup. Let's see if this thing puts in an order block here as well. I just got done talking about that. A trend line break with an order block. Very, very strong. Kind of the similar setup. Ooh, similar setup there on that one. CNQ spiking here. ES up to the 64s here. See how it reacts to this wick. I'm probably just going to kill it. We're out. Taking the L, taking the L. See if we can build some structure above the PM high. Gold dumping. Yeah, silver and gold making a little dumpage here. There's kind of 37 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see how it closes. See if this candle closes heavy or not on gold. It's a decent close on gold there. Dun, 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 dun. Nasdaq pushing up there. Gold still trying to pull back. Let's see if gold can push down here. Put in that 5-minute OB on gold. Let's see if silver did. Silver did the same. Yeah, silver did the same here. I expect this just to push lower now. Let's kind of watch silver for fun. There's gold tapping that 46.11 level again. How do you call the direction on Nasdaq before the market open? I don't know. I didn't see you call it. Did you call it? I don't think we got a direction yet. I'm still thinking down, but until we kind of build structure above the PM high, I'm not really convinced that it's going to continue up. But I don't know. Could be wrong. Gold with the push back up. Medink, I don't know what that is, so no. Need silver to go. Need it to reject here. Pushing right back up there. Yes, up to the 64 here. Yeah, definitely moves fast. Mm-hmm. Silver's probably going to close back inside that gap. That's kind of what it does. That's why I talk about how it's kind of funky like that. Is it going to put in a higher low and go here? I'm just waiting so. Just being patient. Is Powell speaking? I have no idea. All right, let's see if silver goes bearish engulfing now in the 5-minute. Need the dollar and the euro. When there's a pullback, they're going to go the opposite direction. Yeah, I mean, I know that sometimes that stuff works together. I don't know. I used to watch the dollar, but I quit watching it because it was just too much of a. It didn't always work out that way. It was too much noise for me, I guess, watching all that. I do know it works for some. Silver's still kind of pushing down. Just kind of watching. Max over there drinking some water. A little bounce here on silver. Nasdaq still trying to, I mean, it's pushed up there. Pushed through the 28. Did not get through that PM high, though. Couldn't do it. Is my internet frozen? What's going on here? There we go. Now gold's breaking. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So there goes gold coming down back into the first target there, potentially 4611. Already hit once. Let's kind of take a look at silver approaching the target. Again, kind of another order block here, propulsion block, if you will, on silver. And we talked about silver, how it likes to close back inside the trend line. We warned of this, right? Closes outside, pulls back up into the trend line, will close back inside many, many times. I haven't watched silver that long for me to already know this. So there's target number 1. Prod, I'm green. I just took a gold short to get back to green. I entered gold short up here on this push back up based on the fact that silver was kind of holding the midpoint. You know, they kind of work in tandem there, but gold's looked a little bit worse for the wear, but at least I can handle the points per tick on gold more than I can silver. So on that push back up there, I entered the short on gold. I took it for about a $400 winner. So we're up 277 after taking that first loss. Maybe I mean, I kind of got out of this trade at the top. I mean, I don't know. We kind of exited that trade at the top on accident. Like, I mean, I talked about the 28. I know earlier I said the 45. That really was, but I was thinking that if we inverse back up, that we probably get through that next gap too. And we just didn't. So, guys, we're obviously being botted. Somebody thinks they're cute. Botted not in views, but botted in subscribers, because we're up to 8526, and all these people in the chat talking. They are clearly not real. At least I don't think they are. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't think they are, though. Some of them probably are. Some aren't. Yeah, so every one of these accounts that are chatting in the chat were created on December the 1st, 2025. Every one of these people. Futures trader, you're not real. Every one of these people's channel was created on December the 1st, 2025. Look at this. Let me just show you. That guy. Let's click on another one. Let's just scroll back up. I'm just going to pick a random one. This guy here. Let's pick a random person. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Go to channel. Look. December 1st, 2025. December 1st, 2025. I mean, what's the chances of that happening, right? Pretty slim. Snag 20 points. Tim, let's go. Nice job. Yeah, biblical, exactly. It's somebody's botting me. I have a good idea who it is. The bot king who bots his own channel. The bot king, Papa Tony, is real. I know. Yeah, Showbit, it is. It doesn't typically happen, but you know, I've been kind of in a little bit of a feud with another streamer who likes to bot his own channel, and he's been known to bot other people's channels before. He's botted Wesley's channel before, so I'm pretty sure it's probably him. Your whole life has been a lie, Elijah. It has. Biblical is too many really to ban. Let's go, Tim. He has experience in fake likes. Yeah. Yeah, it could be that too, Mr. C Buzz. But here's the thing. They're not going to win the giveaway because I probably ain't going to do it. I don't want a bot to win my giveaway. I don't want a person who has, you know, tons of bot accounts. Now, here's the thing. I don't mind somebody using an alt account, right? If you guys have an alt account, I don't mind you using it. Never have. So, I don't mind them using an alt account. But, there's no way that one person's in here. Like, when I tell you guys my chat rate is normally like 3 or 4, based on how many chats are in the, how many people chat. My chat rate earlier was a 24. It's never been that high. Now, it's coming down now. But almost back to normal because these bots, like, they're losing steam, or, when you bot somebody's channel, you do it for a certain period of time. So what we might do is we might restart the giveaway and give you guys like 3 minutes to enter or something like that. So we'll see. And the thing is, the subscribers so like tonight we're up 30 subs. The average night between 8 and 10 or 7 and 10, I might make 18 or 20. So what is the buy sell for MNQ? I mean, I could short here, but I don't know. I'm a little not concerned, but I'm not quite sure. That's what I want to do. What up, Marco? Kind of annoying there. I mean, I was short here. It pushed up. I knew it was going to do that shit too. Like, I knew it. I talked about it. I was like, this thing's probably going to push up, try to grab the liquidity here. And, but it's whatever at this point. I can't, I'm not going to complain too much. Here's our P&L for the night. We're still green. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do, biblical. That way everybody who's legitimate can jump in. And I might even make it 2 minutes. You're going to have to be quick on the trigger. So 2 minutes to enter and go from there. You see the chat rate's coming back down, so that tells me, we're almost back to normal there. That's about what it normally is, 3 or 4. So almost back to normal. Gold is looking weak. I looked away from it. Yeah, look at that. Bam. There you go. Silver through the first target on the way to the second. I'm telling you guys, trend lines on these higher time frames, 5-minute trend lines, they work so well on gold and silver. Like, it's just diabolical how well they work. Your first trend line break was here, and I talk about the exact same setup here. A 5-minute OB here earlier on the trend line break, and then bam, smashed the first target. Did not quite make the second. Pushed back up, retested, right? Retested, kind of dirty, and then takes it out. But silver, much, much cleaner. The exact same thing, 5-minute order block with a little bit of a propulsion block below that. And then these are your levels. I mean, it works so well. It works really, really well here. Definitely works well. Works on platinum also, Keegan. Yeah, I've never looked at platinum. I have no idea. How much is platinum per tick? Yeah, I knew something was going on as soon as I saw those stupid ass W's in the chat for no reason. Earlier in the stream, I was like, what the hell is that? Trader Pro VWAP rejection. This thing, gold is just really weak. Silver's just banging lower here. Poco in the house, what up? We got maybe test the 600 here in a minute. One lot. Oh, really? What is that? I can't even. Keegan, I have no idea what that means. 1 cent? Is it $155? Dollars? Yeah, Plong, I see it. I'm watching it. We outlined it. We didn't take it because of the risk. Right? Like, if you enter here on silver, your stop has to be up there. That's $3,350. If you enter at the 50% mark of it, okay, that's still $1,275. Still so much. I got you. Dang, that's quite expensive, Keegan. The ES holding the VWAP there. Yeah, so we're definitely on the way down there, approaching the second target. Anybody short that silver? Call out. No, I'm not, Lavender. We are not catching a silver knife. We got cut last night trying to catch trying to take a silver bounce off the 9 EMA last night. I mean, when it's trending, it holds the 9 pretty well. I mean, you can see like here the turn, and then just kind of holding the 9, right? Bounce, 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 until it doesn't. You got out too soon, Harrison. Let's go though. At least you caught it. And there's gold. Gold hit the target already. Gold's a little bit weaker than silver. And again, once it hits these targets, what do? You don't do nothing. So there we go. Silver's already hit the targets. I mean, now we just wait for the next setup. That makes sense. Wait for the next bridging setup. I mean, you got some targets down here. And if you notice, I use the bodies of the candles on the 5-minute. I never use the wicks. Something I kind of just started watching. I don't even remember where I saw that, but I just started using the bodies. Woo! Look at that. Just started using the bodies of the candles. It works a lot better. So let's see what that would be if you held it. That's only a $15,000 move with one lot. That's insane. That is insane. Tim, I do, but I don't know if it's going to hit it or not. I do target like that on NQ. Yeah, I use the 5-minute bodies. So if you look at my bridging setups on NQ, I do the same thing. I mean, look here, guys. Look here to the left. What do you see here? I mean, that's just low resistance liquidity. I mean, tell me we can't just run right through that. I mean, we could just run right through that. There's nothing there holding this up. Just nothing there holding that up. This thing could just blast right through that. Look at that thing go, guys. Insane. There goes NQ. NQ has a long way down, guys. A long way down as well. I'm not in it, but I'm not mad about it. Now let me see if Husk ever started streaming. You got out too early. Well, Lavender, the idea is to catch some of the move. Told you guys there's nothing holding that up. I told you. But I didn't take it. So does it really matter? Well, I guess Husk isn't streaming. Slacker. Let's look at that. How much that move would be. Let's just torture ourselves. That's $28,000 with a mini, guys. Imagine that. $28,000 with a mini. Holy smokes. Talk about some insanity. Man, 28 grand. I need to catch that in a freaking Take Profit Trader account, a pro. Oh, me. I knew that shit was going to happen, guys. I stopped myself out. I stopped myself out because I'm a reasonable man. I am a reasonable man, and I'm not going to just hold into oblivion like I told you guys. So I stopped myself out, and you see what it did. Now I have a worse entry. And it bounces. I'm going to try to just average and get a better entry if it does pop back up here. We broke all the trend lines here, by the way. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and join the party again. Broke every one of them. Dump this thing. Unload it. Let's go back to the gap fill. Let's go back to the unfinished business, why don't you? Why don't you? She's a bouncer. I did it again, guys. Let's get the average up a bit. How are my year-end returns, Slay? I made a video on it. I was net, I think I was net 12 or 14,000 for the year. Net 14. Net $12,704. Yeah. Trappy, trappy. Gonna add one more. Flush it, pawn, flush it. Alpha, we're doing all right. We took one loss, took a win on some gold, and then we're in this trade. It could lose. I'm going to be okay with it. Had your third profitable year in a row. Let's go. Nice job. Yeah, Adam, it could be a pump. I don't know. It could be a pump for sure. For sure. DC8 is the way. That's what I should have did earlier. Instead, I was like, no. I almost raised my hand above the above my head. Yeah, DA, we outlined it. We outlined the short in real time. We just didn't take it. We didn't take it. I did participate in the gold short, but not in the silver. Massive short on gold or silver. I heard inside bars work pretty good on silver too. I don't know. What occurred? You're going to possibly short the pullback? Gold's the weaker pair, right? You do still have a target down here, but inside bar on gold as well. I heard they work pretty well. I've never paid attention to the inside bar on gold or silver, so I don't know. But I've been told, I've heard through the grapevine that they work pretty decent. Yeah, exactly, Harrison. It's my job, Slay. It's what I do full time. Disciplined trader in the house. So he bought another Lambo. Yeah. Oh, the inside buy on silver is trying to break to the upside. You could take it. It's only a $6,000 stop with a mini. Only a $6,000 stop. Gold has not broken yet. Guess I should pay attention to my trade. Let me clean this chart up a little bit. Let's clean it up. Take some of this stuff off here. Thursday reversal could be. Yeah, pawn, you almost just have to touch it. You almost just have to trust it. That's what I should have did on this push up here. You almost just have to trust that you're right. And just keep adding into it. So I did scalp some on my funded accounts, $34, nothing crazy. I think 6 accounts. That's all I traded. That's all I traded. Kind of a tight, still in a tight range tonight, right? 80 points. Still in a tight range. Dun, 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 dun. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, pawn. We'll see. You perform better when not trading all the time for a living. Yeah, it makes, yeah, for sure. Thanks, Tim. Will this be my 10,069th winning trade? It might be. If I ever kept up with it, it would be, huh? This will be the 1,247,000 winning trades. They were meant to announce it today, Zane, and they postponed it. What up, Francis? Marlon Lozavoy. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Guys, you don't have to enter the giveaway right now. We're going to do a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream. Yeah, and only 4 losses, exactly. We're going to do a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream in a minute. He took a gold long instead and it worked. Let's go. It did bounce. I mean, it did break out of the inside bar. Did the inside bar pay? Let me see. 8.7. Almost. Not there yet, but it almost paid. It almost paid. What up, Christian? Yeah, exactly, Poco. Aqua Futures, I'm not familiar with them. That's a new one to me. Aqua Futures. Never heard of that one. Never heard of it. Let's go, Wool. Did you guys know that he reported my video and said it was a copyright violation in order to get it removed? I'm fighting to get it reinstated right now, but he reported my video. Yeah, it's just a bitch move. And by the way, we know it's him. We know it was him because you have to give your name and your email address. So I know it was 100% him. 100% him. Yeah, for real. I got the email proof I can show. We can show the email proof. Dun, 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 dun. I've appealed it, so we'll see what they say. It says, "Hey, Methodical Man, we received a copyright removal request for your video. Based upon applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. The new streamer is so good, Patrick Whelan copies his trades. Name of the video. Removal request issued by LaunchPoint Trading. I'm not going to tell you his contact info, although I should. This means your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. For more information about this request, please email blah, blah, blah." So, there you go. And I won't say anything, but yeah, with the information that we now know, we know all the personal details now. We know the name. We know the address. We know the phone number. What could we do with this information? Nothing, of course, but you know, just saying. Just saying. Oh, man. Why you got to put me through this, Nasdaq? Why can't you just be sweet? Why can't you just go to your home? Why can't you just go to your home? I guess I should have entered short off the PMI. Kind of held below it. That would probably been the best entry in hindsight, huh? The best entry. The most beautiful entry. uh Anyways, I just said that stuff because I know he's listening. You know, he might think he's fooling somebody by being in here in an alt account, but I know I know he's listening, and I even know the alt account. Yeah, Ink, go home. Oh, too early. What you been up to? You're a bot, Slay. I knew it. You're a bot. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go early. Good luck with that. Hopefully you get approved. Congratulations on the payout. It's always good to get a payout request in. Always good. Man, guys, we're struggling tonight on the NQ. Nothing we've done on the NQ tonight's worked, but yeah, it's alright. You have nights. You have nights like that, right? Keegan's a bot. Nah, I don't think you're a bot, Keegan. So. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do with this trade. I don't know what to do with it. Pine Tree's definitely a bot. Pine Tree's not real. He's a hologram. He's a hologram. Pine Tree, I'm gonna come up your way in the summertime. I'm gonna take my family vacation up north this year. We're gonna visit Maine at some point, so you're gonna have to be home to show me the crabbing, show me how to crab or something. You're the guy? Good, Keegan. Pine GPT, exactly. Oh. Got to show me how to crab over there. Got to be a crabber. Got to be a crabber. But I'm not going to eat any seafood. Not going to do it. Pine can drive me around in his Lambo. He can. Pine, do you see that inside bar play? Inside buy? Do you see the inside buy play right here on gold? 7, almost hit the target. It's an 8.7 inside buy. The silver inside buy is in drawdown. You took it. Let's go. Look at this trend line break on silver, Pine Tree. Look. The entry off the OB here, if you took the midpoint, it would only paid you $29,400 with one lot if you would have taken it. I don't know why you didn't take it, man. I don't know why. Oh, now it paid. That's for sure 8 points already right there close. Nope. I guess it's not 8. What does it need to get to? It needs to get to 12.1. Someone made 1,500 with one micro? Dang. That's crazy. $400 daily payout. I like it. I like it. Am I going to sleep on the treehouse? Maybe. Did NQ have an inside bar on the 5-minute? Yeah, I guess it did. Exact same time. I didn't even notice it. Did not even notice it. You know what? I just noticed there was an inside bar way over here and it never failed. 57 points. I didn't pay yet either, though. Didn't pay yet either. Silver setting up. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do it. I actually silver. Too tough. Too tough. I can't do it. Guys, we're going to do a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream. It's going to be 1 minute only for you to get in, so you don't have to get in right now. It's going to be a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream. Keegan, I will tell them anything you want. Dump it, market maker. Let me call him right quick. Hold on. Hello, yes, Tom Sabo? Yeah, Short 1 micro, thank you, NQ. Short 1 micro, NQ. You are the market maker. Let's go. There we go. I gave Tom Sabo a call. I gave him a call. Oh, people are saying there's froze. So many people got in that their stuff froze. All right, I'm going to add one more. I'll add again at the PM high, and we will take the loss, guys. If we get above the PMI, we kind of start building structure, I will get out. I will get out. It definitely looks bullish now, right? Once I short, I'm very good at shorting the bottom and then selling at the top. See what we did here? We shorted the bottom of these wicks. We sold at the top. Shorted the bottom. Are we going to sell the top again? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try not to. 20 points. Nice job, Tim. Let's go. We're going to have a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream here. Shotgun stream. Shotgun giveaway. You don't have to get shot or anything like that, but, you know, if you want to get shot, I mean, we got people to do that for you too. I have no idea in Pine Tree. We're going to be visiting kind of like New York, Boston, that whole area, and we'll make our way up to Maine. It's going to be, we're going to hit a couple of stadiums up that way. Obviously, Yankee Stadium. Probably go see a Mets game. Fenway, that sort of thing. Do a few things up that way. Keegan's a bot. Let me block him. Hold on. Let me block him. Look at this big 5-minute bear flag before the big drop on gold. Yeah. Yeah, definitely one there. Yeah, bear flag there too. I mean, I really wasn't looking at the bear flag, but I do see it there. Kind of a bear flag. Nice drop. The key to me liking it was when it put in this OB here, put in that 5-minute order block there. I was like, all right, this thing's going. Nasdaq looked like it might be getting ready to break out. Good old headlock field, Portland Sea Dogs. You can check them out. Why not? You're calling Sabo tomorrow? Give him a call. He don't mind. He don't mind. I got what you meant, Keegan. We got what you meant. Top of the hour here. Top of the hour here. The bot glitches for a second. Bots don't glitch. They're all AI. They're good to go. What up, Rodri? Pine, you're on the walking pad? What kind of incline you got on that thing? McDonald's Wi-Fi bot. Let's go. What kind of incline you got on that thing? We down any poundage yet? Now, Pine, doesn't matter how much you exercise if you don't change your eating habits. As I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper diet. Ugh. Let me wipe it off. What up, Pegasus Flyer? Gotta change those eating habits. You and me both. I'm trying to, change that, but it's hard to do. Dr. Pepper. I got the diet Dr. Pepper. There's no calories. There's no calories. It's perfect. I'm a believer in the thermodynamics, calories in, calories out. Doesn't matter if you're eating donuts. Maybe it's not the smartest way to think, but hey. Every time I stop loss gets hits, I do 10 push-ups. I can't even do one push-up. Oh, the Tory trend line didn't work, David. It didn't work. You need Ozempic or duct tape over the mouth? Duct tape over the mouth is better. You're on day 2 of a 3-day fast, Omnius? All right, we won't talk about food. I can't do that. I can't fast. I mean, I can do like an intermittent fast, but not. I can't go 3 days without food. No way. I mean, I guess I probably could, but I just pass out at some point. We'd pass out at some point. You feel like you're going to pass out? Omnius, are you working out or anything, or are you just trying to get by? Tech 4 Expert, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You're the man. It was a Tory trend line. You divide it by 2, then multiply by 3, and hold it at a 23 angles. You can see it clearly. Oh, you're not working out? Me either. I should be. No Rhett and Link. I've heard of Rhett and Link. I've heard of it. I finally turned on some music tonight. I did get a little bit of a nap today. Motorsports, trying to get there. We wanted to get there before 2026, but that's all right. Slow and steady. We'll get there eventually. This is a organic growth, which means I'm not buying any subs or anything like that. It's organic. Might get an SMT up here at the highs, potentially. I don't even know. Maybe we'll just put in a lower high. That'd be fine, too. ES did bounce off that 54 earlier. Getting a nice little pullback here. Gotta kind of through this 600s here. Get through the 600s would be a good thing. My average is right back to where it was earlier, 590. Yeah, Pine Tree, there's some people that do that. I ain't going to name any names, but I'm pretty sure you know. I'm quite certain that you know the names. Quite certain you know the names. I discovered somebody else earlier. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow or whatever and tell you. You probably know them too. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them out there. I mean, it's not hard. You just go to Social Blade or whatever it is, and you just look and see that their viewership has not increased. Yet they've gained 50,000 subs, 40,000 subs in the last 2 minutes. And viewership's actually decreased. So I noticed that with another pretty big streamer too. Viewership's down 20% over the last 3 months, but their subscribers almost went up 40%. There's some alarm bells going off there. Some alarm bells going off. Alarm bells ringing loud. I mean, that doesn't correlate. Your viewership can't go down 20, 30% and your subscribers go up 40%. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. It's not really stuff you can't find out. I mean, you just look, right? It's available there. It's available for the human eye to see. If you just look and use common sense. And also to grow that fast during the 3 slowest months of the year. So traditionally, if you guys didn't know, November, December, January are the slowest months of the year for growth in views. Because, it's holidays. People are spending time with family. They're on vacation. They're that sort of thing. So, not typically paying attention to futures trading channels, right? But I really don't care how you get there. If you get there, you get there. It's fine by me. Doesn't matter to me. Not something I'm willing to do. I just do it organically. It'll take time, but that's all right. Dom was jiving with his chart, suggesting it was a live Dom. Not sure details. He just mentions it. Oh, really? That could be. I don't know, John. I'll have to ask Cove about that. Guys, we are going to play poker tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'll still be on the stream, but I'm also going to be playing poker. I'll drop the link in the stream tomorrow night if you guys want to join the game. We'll be on voice chat and Cove's Discord, but I won't be talking because I'll be talking to you guys. But we will be playing poker tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. No limit Texas Hold'em. It is a free roll, so it doesn't cost you anything to enter. So if you want to play and take your hand at it, take a shot at it, you're more than welcome. We usually limit the rebuys, I think, to 2, and then there's usually a rebuy period. So I think after the second level, the rebuys end. So if that's something you're interested in. The link is in my Discord. I will repost it later on. I'll repost it tomorrow again and kind of add everybody at some point. Starting to get a kind of a rounded top here, look. Kind of a little rounded top. Now, this doesn't really look like this one from this morning because this is a much bigger one, but, kind of that sort of idea. Looks a little different, but you get what I'm saying. Keegan's down. Let's go. You had a round of Baccarat. You broke even. Baccarat's fun. I mean, it's pretty well 50-50, right? What did you bet most of the time, Pine Tree? Did you bet on the banker? Or you bet on yourself? Yeah, Moises, we're going to do the giveaway in just a bit. We're going to do a shotgun 1 minute giveaway because I'll show you why. Pretty simple reason. I want you guys to have a fair chance at winning. We have 164 people in here and I've got 89 people in my chat. So that tells me that there's way more, probably a lot of bots in there. So in order to give you the best chance of winning, we're going to start it over. Player. Well, I'm going for the 10K. You played Hold'em for 15 years? Let's go, Keegan. Me too. I think I started playing in 02. So whatever, 23, 24 years. The game is a lot more, it has a lot more intricacies to it than people realize. So it really does. It really does. You guys don't have to enter the giveaway. Again, I'm gonna end it and restart it for 1 minute at the end of the stream. Yeah, it's quite a fun game. It's quite a fun game. But there is some luck involved, but there's statistics, math. I mean, that's mostly, what it is. That a lot of people don't take into account, newer players and such. If you're a newer player, you probably don't understand like ranges, things like that. So. Just chopping here, guys. Choppity chop chop. I'm going to give it a little more time. I mean, at the end of the day, I think if we get above the PM high, that's where we'll be in danger. That's where there will be danger. Yeah, gold ran that level and kind of just ripped right back up there. Oh, we can actually... Ooh. Gold's actually got a little bit of an interesting look here. Your father-in-law used to play Hold'em in Vegas? Oh, nice. Played against Doyle. Good old Doyle. I'm looking at gold here. Kind of an interesting play here. Potential long. The question is, do I take it? I might. Take a quick peek at silver. I might take it. Ever traded horses on Betfair? No, I haven't. What are you talking about on, you might take a short? Could work. I'm thinking maybe a retest of like 613.6. I don't know that I get that much of a pullback though. To say goodbye. I may take 2 stabs on gold here. Just whichever one gets tagged in first. Why trade gold long? Are you looking at FEG also? Do we stand at premium, right? I'm looking at a 5-minute break of structure. I'm looking at a 5-minute break of structure here. I'll show you kind of what I'm looking at. I mean, we got a 5-minute break of structure here. So I'm looking for the push up into the 21.4. I would like to take the long down here, but if it breaks the high of this 5-minute candle, I'm going to put my stop here. And I'll take 2 stabs at it. If it breaks the high of this candle, then I'm just going to take it and I'll put the stop at the wick. That might be too tight, but that's what I'm looking at. Do I wait for the 5-minute close? Yeah, Frank, so it did already close. This was the entry here, technically, at 18.1. And then your stop just kind of has to be down here, which is too big for me. So I'm trying to take it with a tighter stop. Might not work. Might not work. So... if we lose on it, I just blame Pine Tree. You know what I mean? I mean, who better to blame than Pine Tree? Oh, that sucks, Albio. All right, and finally getting a pullback here on the NQ and ES. Finally. Well, we got a little inside buy right here anyway. 2.3, so technically the tick profit on that would be 20.3, I guess. He'll owe me a lobster. Exactly. Pine Tree's manipulating the market. He is. He is. You were short but got psyched out? Uh-oh. Yeah, I prefer the long down here. And I'll have my stop here, which is more than I really like to risk. $540, but it's fine. I actually don't like this entry up here now. It's this or nothing. This or nothing. Seems kind of steep. One time I heard someone say you don't want anything under 45 degrees. That's something you can use, but you can see that's actually not a steep one. That's 30 degrees. It just looks that way because I'm zoomed in. All right, tagged in. And I'm going to move the stop pretty quickly on this, guys. I wanted to get above 15 and I'll put the stop in. I'm long. I be long. It might be the wrong play. I don't know. Risking 540. That's really where my break even will be. I really could just take profit. There still would be 2 points, but we don't get the reaction kind of soon. It probably just stops me out. To be or not to be. That's right. It might do it. It might stop me. Got a new 5-minute candle coming up here. 30 seconds. New candle. You'd have to block everyone that I thought was a because it'd kill your OCT. Oh. Add one more? No, I'm not doing that. That's how I get myself in trouble. Mm-mm. Stopped out break even. I'm not letting that come that close to it and just get... I don't know. I think it bounces. I think it goes, but again, I'm not super familiar with gold. Kind of new to the game, so... Kind of new to the game. You're under shorts. Good luck, Punisher. I'm out of it now, so now it can go down if it wants, but... I mean, I like the setup because, again, we broke structure on the 5-minute, so the recess of the trend line that kind of lines up with the gap. So, but to be honest with you, my stop really needed to be here. And I just don't feel comfortable putting the stop there. That's just too much. Too much money. Too much risk. It's $1,200 basically. So you can see this perfect bridging trend line here. I mean, like, this is just like it was on the short there. What the hell is this? How do I get remove? Wait. Hide. Get out of there. So yeah, I mean, this is the exact same setup that we had earlier, except it does have like 3 bridges. You know, break of structure, then you go bridge, bridge. I mean, like, same setup. There's the target for that one that I was taking. I'm telling you, these work incredibly well on gold and silver. So yeah, there's the target. I just kind of panicked out there. I don't know. Not used to trading that, so... Could just kill this trade over here and it would be a break-even night, but we're going to still try to work ourselves out of it. I don't love our entries, like, you know, we're 10, 12 points below the VWAP there. ES above the VWAP as well. See if we can't get this push lower. Let's go, Alk. Nice job. Nice job. I don't have the courage to do that. Even though it is really just an eval. All right, here we go. I like it. Just got to get through the Vawapi Wapi. Yeah, and then also, so I would scale, if you're still long, I'd scale here. And then you also got to consider that trend line there. That kind of keeping it bearish trend line that we'd have to get back through. All right, we check back in on gold in a minute. Let's pay attention to the NQ here. Need to break the VWAPI here. I could just close this and lock in a $100 night, to be honest. I'm tempted. No, you don't have to download Keegan. You'll click on the link in my Discord, and it'll take you to the table. It's really simple. Really very simple. Just click on the link and you're there. It's already in my Discord if you scroll up a little bit. Sean posted it yesterday. But I will repost the link in the Discord tomorrow at some point. And I'll post it in YouTube as well. It'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern time will be when it starts. $8 p.m. Eastern. ES bouncing off the VWAP. Nasdaq right there as well. I want to get my average up a little bit here, but I don't want to average too quick. I don't want to average in quicker than I should. I started with 2, add. These 2 were probably a bit of a quick add, although, I mean, not really. That's 20 points. This ad's fine up here, 30 points. We are below the EMAs here. They are kind of turning down. I could maybe add here. Might bring my average up to like 96. Something like that. Don't know if it's worth it. Because the next shove down, if we can get through the VWAP, then I think we get back below my average there. And again, if I'm thinking from the perspective of just trying to end the day green, I really could take this off at any point right now and just be green, right? I could. Let's see how this candle closes here. If it closes nice and heavy, that will be a good sign. That would be a decent sign if it can close nice and heavy. That's not what we were thinking. Okay. Might still close heavy. Final 5 seconds. All right, that's not bad. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Not bad at all. Just get through the VWAP here. ES is right there at it. Just kind of testing it. Kind of measure this leg. Let's see where 50% is. Yeah, like 95 or 99. There we go. I like it. Well, there's no money. We sometimes we'll give away free accounts and stuff. I don't know if we'll do that tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm going to do something that other people would not do here. I think I'm going to cover. I'm going to cover 2 of these for a loss. And then the others, I'm just going to try to get out of. We're not even going to be crazy with it here. Yeah. Well, Keegan, I would love to play for money, man. I've said that plenty of times with them. You know, it's like, I'd like to play for money. I think that people play different when there's money involved. All right, I'm getting out of that one too. All right, down to 2 here. Let's just work. I'm basically just locking in kind of a green knight, right? That's what I'm doing. Jumia, what up, Design? What are you up to tonight? Over there eyeballing silver? I know you are. You DGN, you over there eyeballing silver. Silver's weaker than gold at this point right now. How's gold looking on that long there? Pushed up. Almost got to the target. Now pulling back. No, gold, no. Silver pulling back too. Kind of bear flagging, to be honest, huh? Especially silver. Silver got a little bear flag going. Gold pulling back into the gap there. See if it can go. Yeah, Design. If you would have got in with 1 silver mini from this entry here, the 50% mark, just with 1, it's $29,000. If you'd went with 15, what's 29 times 15? $450,000 approximately. What up, Dutang? Guys, again, we're going to do a shotgun giveaway at the end of the stream here in about 10 minutes. You're going to have 1 minute to enter the giveaway at the end of the stream. 1 minute. We got to keep the bots out of here. Give you guys who are actually viewers the best chance to win. So you go ahead and have, if you're going to enter on an alt account, you need to go ahead and have both open. So you're only going to have 1 minute to enter. If you miss the window, I apologize. But I'm trying to keep it as fair as possible for you guys. I don't want bots to win. So, MSG, you're jumping the gun. Not yet. You're jumping the gun. I know it's going to give you a ticket, but in fact, I should probably just close that for now. Let's just do that. Let's close that. Let's cancel it. We're listening to a little JT. Want you guys to have the best chance to win that you can. Because right now there was like 193 entrances on that. And like, that's insane. Exclamation point in June. And the winner is Design Knob. Oh, yeah, Keegan. Like, if you got all these bots in there, you may have like one person somehow with like, I don't even know. It's possible. Cove has shown me before people with the like, you know, bots or what, they're able to bot it and win. Just want to keep that from happening. Come on, market. Doobie, I'll let you know, Doob Monkey. You're just going to go exclamation point MM in the chat, but not yet. Wait until I say so. Is to say nothing at all. Man, I've not read InQ very well today at all. But we all have nights like that. We have nights and days like that, right? At least we're not red. We could very easily be red, but we're not. We're red on InQ, for sure. Unfortunately. Design, you'll appreciate this if Design's still in here. Design, look at this. I shorted the bottom, and then I covered the short. Design he will appreciate that. Looks familiar? Yeah. Yeah, Albio, that sucks. And then what did I do, Design? Look what I did then after that. I entered short. Where at again? The bottom. That's my entry. I've averaged in. That's the only reason why it shows up here. So literally tonight I've shorted the bottom twice. More time to warm up the bots. Got to get in there, Poco. You got to be quick. I'm telling you, our designer's not seeing it right tonight. Not seeing it very good. The only reason I'm green is because I took a short. I know gold looks kind of crazy right now, but I shorted this push up here on gold. I shorted somewhere in here and just took a few points for like $400. It was at the same time that silver pushed right back up right here. So at 810, it was like, okay, so on this candle here, yeah. I saw silver reject this order block after breaking structure on the 5-minute. And so I shorted gold at that same point. That's the only reason we're green. That's it. It's the only reason. Thought you were onto something and closed my long. No. Vilify. Don't ever think about what I'm doing, man. I'm an idiot. My trading is sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Oh, yeah, design. That's the thing. It's like, and the thing was, like, I even said before this push up, before 8 o'clock came, I was like, oh, I'm going to give this to 829. But before that, I said, I'm going to wait and see if we can get above the PM high and build structure. And then I'll change my bias. And I didn't even do that. I just was like, okay. I guess I'll get out. But you see how strong the AM and PM high are, or the PM high and low? They're so strong in this session. I don't know if that's anything you guys have ever paid attention to, but the New York PM high and low, such a huge strength for this time of evening. You build structure above it, you just continue up most of the time. Last night was actually the first time that trade's lost, probably in a month. So, you and your 4 family members are ready. Let's go. I don't mind. Yeah, exactly, Vilify. And I know that. The best value on accounts right now is Bulanox at 83% off. However, with code MM Springfield, you can get 50% off if you're a new customer with Trade Day. So if you want to you can get 50% off, no activation fee if you're a new customer on your first account. And that is same day payouts. I'm not sure what that comes out to, but it's a really good deal. And then you can also, I think is Lucid doing the first purchase as well. I like the Lucid Flex, 35% off. Trade obviously Take Profit Trader still 40% off, no activation fee. But if you're just looking for the cheapest up front, it's going to be Bulanox 83% off. But the best accounts, I mean, obviously Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, My Funded Futures, they're all right there. Tradeify as far as cost. My favorite is Take Profit Trader though. So you've been in short for like 2 hours. Let's go. Max Straw's the winner. Fundindex is good too. Vilify, I do have a code there too. I don't advertise them that much. I really should. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting somebody. But my favorite ones are the ones I advertise, obviously. Lucid. Funded Futures Network is buy one, get one free, 50% off. Tradeify, Trade Day, Take Profit, My Funded Futures, Apex, and Bulanox. And Funded Next. And I would put Take Profit Trader at the top of that list as far as my favorite. And then you kind of have a 3 or 4 way tie for number 2. These are all very similar, right? My Funded Futures, Trade Day, Lucid, Funded Next. Apex, number 3 probably. Bulanox might be in that number 2 spot too. I really like Bulanox. They're just a no nonsense prop firm, right? You don't hear anything from them. You don't hear anything about them. That's what I like about them. So, you love the Daytonas? Let's go, Design. Let's go. Design, you get your clawback letter yet? What up, Solo? Ak is short 4 cons off VWAP. All right, let's go. Good luck, sir. Payouts are quick. They ran a deal for Bolt accounts. I did see that. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I have the Lucid Directive funded accounts as well. That's what I have. I'm currently funded with every one of those except for Tradeify. I I need to pick up some Tradeify accounts. I don't know why I don't have any, to be honest. I don't know why. I should be trading them more. Kind of waiting for the direct to funders to go on sale. That'd be kind of the idea. You do need toilet paper, so the clawback letter will come in handy. I'm telling you, that's what I'm going to do with mine if I ever get one. I don't want to get one, but if I get one, that's what we're doing with it. I'll take you guys to the bathroom with me on the live stream. Let you watch. I don't know, man. That might be a pretty rough wipe. You're on Hero FX. Never heard of them. Hero FX. That's a new one. Futures trader. Nope. Nope. I have not tried Tenacity Lavender. I was gonna jump in there on the first batch, but then I don't know, I forgot. I'm not sure how it's doing. Let me look on there and see if we can see. Can anybody see the kind of whatever the word is? I don't think you can see it unless you're probably in the competition. I do like Tenacity Trade Locker. I don't know who that is either, Keegan. I think it's interesting. I don't want to say I like them. Oh, they had difficulties. It's delayed. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious about it. I mean, it's interesting, right? If you guys don't know anything about Tenacity, we'll give them a little plug here, I guess. So basically, it's a competition style prop firm where you pay $100 for an account. You can have up to 5, I think. And it's 5 $150 days to pay out. However, so the pot is filled at, say, $40,000. I think it's $40,000. So once $40,000 is in the pot, they take 20%, 80% of what the account cost goes into the pot. So let's say you make $100 the first day on your 5 accounts. That's $500. The $500 comes out of the payout pot automatically. Once the payout pot reaches 0, anybody who is in profit below $2,000 gets paid out at a 90-10 split. Everybody above $2,000 gets moved to live, and anybody who is in the red, who's in drawdown, your account's liquidated. So the incentive there is to make profit quickly and keep it. Obviously, for the people who are in profit, that's great news. For people who are in drawdown, that's bad news. Also, you can opt out after 5 $150 days if the pot is still not at 0. You could opt out and take your payout after 5 $150 days. So it's kind of a new spin on a prop firm. It's a little different. It's interesting. Whether or not it can last long term, I have no idea. No idea. But definitely a new twist on a prop firm, right? What it effectively does, it guarantees payout because being solvent is not an issue because they're taking 80% of the payout and putting it in the pot, and the funds get reduced in lifetime. So as soon as the funds hit 0, the competition is over, and then you have 3 options. You're either liquidated, you're paid out in a 90-10 split, or you move to live. So yeah, I have no idea either biblical, but it seems interesting. Whether or not that's sustainable long term, I have no clue. But it is a twist on the prop firm game. They're not just coming in there with the same old rules that everybody else has. You know, not that that's a bad thing, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Gold shatteth the bed. Till about 10 typically, Trev. Gold did indeed shat the bed. Silver shatting the bed too. Silver breaking the bear flag. You still have this level down here. There's a swing down there. It's kind of clean looking to the left. So yeah, gold just trapped there. Didn't make it to the first test. I thought it would at least test this and maybe test that trend line. It just didn't do it. Just didn't do it. You only need 100 in total. Oh, okay. Tomorrow we trade silver. No, I can't, Trev. I can't do it, man. Although it looks easy, right? It looks easy, but it's not. But the kind of cool thing about that, Lavender, I mean, if you think about it from this perspective, right? Let's say I got 5 accounts and I paid $500 for the 5 accounts. Well, on day one, if I make $200, I've effectively covered my investment, and I could just sit on that $200 until the competition ends and make 90 times 5, right? You could. So, nah, Trev, I usually not even going to do it in evals either. What up, Ecclesia? Okay, 5. Yeah, that's what Lavender was just saying. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with them, but I read up on the rules because I thought it to be interesting. Interesting doesn't mean good, but seems reasonable. Obviously, everybody that's in profit will be pretty happy with it. Everyone who's not in profit, because if you're in $1 of drawdown, yeah, we're talking about tenacity solo. If you're in $1 of drawdown, your account's liquidated once the funds are gone. So, and they do restrict it to 1 mini or 10 micros to reduce the idea of somebody gambling, right? A lot harder to kind of gamble, go full port with just 1 mini type deal. You can, but it's a lot harder. So, might get stopped out here. We got top of the hour coming up in about 3 minutes. Then I'm also looking into another prop firm that just came out. This one I already have a code with, but I'm not trading with them. They did, full disclosure, they did offer me a free account, and I may take it. It's called, what is this called? Humble Futures Funding. I saw, I think they got buy one, get one free right now. Buy 2 Express accounts, get 1 Express account free. 40% off. My codes are MM through M4. But yeah, I don't know a lot about them. Need to look more into them, but they did offer me some free accounts to give away and free account to trade. So I may take it. We'll see. Aqua Futures. Yeah, I don't know Aqua Futures. I don't know if they're legit solo. I don't know. I mean, Kellyanne says she's advertising them, so for whatever that's worth. I don't know. I did think it was funny. I was just going to pick on Kellyanne here for a minute. She said, in her last video, she said, in 2026, I'm not advertising new prop firms. And then like 3 minutes later, she said, I'm testing out this new prop firm, Humble Futures Funding. I just thought it was comical. You're charged monthly from your live account balance. Oh, is that from Biblical Tenacity? Okay, yeah. I just kind of chuckled when I was watching that video. And she said that. 5 to 7 tried and true firms. Yes. Listen. Design, I'm with you, man. I am 100% with you. And that's why I typically stick to those. I'll advertise whoever, but I'll get a code with whoever, I guess I should say. But I tell you guys straight up, I don't know anything about them. If you want to try them, you try them, at your own risk. The reason I go ahead and get codes is exactly because of what happened with Apex. You know, I didn't get the code MM right away, and now my code with Apex is Myth, and I can't change it. I can't. Someone else got code MM. So whenever there's a new prop, I always reach out to them, and I'll secure code MM. But you may never hear me even speak about them, you know. Yeah, exactly, Trev. Exactly. And a lot of times I have people reach out to me and they're like, hey, do you have a code with this person or this prop? And I'm like, no. You know, I will say, guys, I don't understand why people don't use Trade Day. I don't understand it. Trade Day is literally one of the longest standing prop firms. They have great rules. They're a mirror image of Take Profit Trader, but you can have end of day drawdown. And nobody uses my code for them. I literally make no money with them, and it's shocking to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand why. So, I don't get it. So if they had Rhythmic, okay, yeah, that's a fair reason. So, well, I'm not saying that solo about Kellyanne. I just thought it was funny that she's like, I'm not going to be advertising new props, and then she advertised one. But she probably decided that after she spoke to them. So, I don't even know how long that prop's been around. I have no idea. I actually don't know anything about them. I don't know their rules or anything. So, yeah, Trade Day, pretty solid one. Pretty solid. People still use Top Step. Yeah. If you win, it'll be the first one. Well, we're about to do the giveaway, guys. Plain old Jane. We probably are going to get stopped here. Top Step's tough. I haven't traded Top Step in so long. They were one of the best, and then they kind of got cocky. I mean, that happens. They're not the only prop to be like that, though, to be honest with you. And, I mean, I still think that they have decent rules. I think if they still had platforms other than just Project X, it'd probably be better for them. But, you know. Day Traders is fine, Pharaoh. They're kind of a carbon copy of the old Apex. I like Day Traders. I have a code with them as well. They're actually owned by the former employee of Apex. So, a part of my mind is telling me that they're the same as Prop Shop. So many similarities, which is fishy. Yeah, it could be. Danielle, just in time for the giveaway. We're about to get started. As soon as I'm out of this trade. Yeah, that's the one Clambo plugs. The 300K account, which is the hardest to get funded, the most expensive, and the hardest to get to pay out. But that's his favorite one. Right or wrong or indifferent, I don't like the 300K account, but I mean, you know, to each his own. I think the easiest account is the 25K. The best account, the middle of the road account is the 50K. And the maximum size account that you should ever have is 150K, in my opinion. But to each his own. Fell asleep, woke up, and I'm still here. Yeah, as soon as we get stopped out, Mo, we're going to do the giveaway. So, and we're going to have 1 minute to enter. You're only going to have 1 minute to enter, maybe 2. Let me actually go ahead and set that up. Let me make sure I got it set up here. I'm about to get stopped. There we go. We're stopped out. That's all right. All right, timer duration. Let's go 2 minutes. All right, are you guys ready? I'm going to let you see it. Here we go, guys. And are you ready? Is everybody in there? Everybody ready? Again, you're going to have 2 minutes. On your mark, exclamation point MM. On your marks, get set, go. 2 minute timer is on. I raised it to 2 minutes. Chat's going wild. Oh. I'm pretty impressed. We got 57 people in there in 30 seconds. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me too, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. You see the bots went away and the subscribers went down. I knew that was going to happen, which I'm fine with. I don't want the bot subs anyway. Exclamation point MM. You got 55 seconds. The countdown timers are right here. Actually 45 seconds now. Exclamation point MM. If you don't make it, you don't make it. I can't help you. The like stayed, yeah. Scammers. Let's get a few rigged in the chat. Get a few rigs in there. Rigs. I can't even say it. Rigs. It's rigged. 15 seconds, guys. You only like transbots? All right, that's fine. Fish Slip's trying to snipe it. Don't snipe it, guys. All right, here we go. The winner is Inna Nichols. Inna Nichols. Sorry if you guys missed it. Inna Nichols, where you at? I gave an extra minute, so Inna Nichols, where you at? Surprise! Imagine not being here. All right, there's Inna Nichols. All right, good. Inna Nichols, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. I'm going to post it here at the chat. I will pin the message. And what I need you to send me is top right-hand corner of the screen, click on your channel, show me that you're logged in, and send me your My Funded Futures email for your account. Congratulations. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. If you haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. What do I think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what, guys. This thing's having a really hard time to go down. So, you know, if we kind of get above that PM high there, if we can kind of get above there, I think it's kind of off to the races. But until then, really, you know, looking at a 5-minute long setup here. Got a couple of bridges here. If it does break out long, that's what I'd be looking for. Silver is just kind of, or gold's just kind of hanging out. Silver is as well. But yeah, I would just kind of lean bullish now since it hasn't went down. You know, it's all you can do. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night right there. I'll be back on 9:15 a.m. tomorrow for the... I'll actually be on a little before then, but that's, you know, that's what time at the latest I'll be on. I do appreciate everybody watching. We'll also be back tomorrow evening for the final evening stream of the week. And once again, we'll be playing poker tomorrow night as well. Want to help support the channel? Code MYTH for 80% off Apex. That specialty price does end tomorrow on Apex, guys. The $65 activation fee, lifetime. 83% off Belanox, code MM. All the other prop firms, code MM. I do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's an Nasdaq, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stand alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect